Welcome back, guys. So now we are broadcasting on YouTube, Facebook, and Periscope. You guys can check out all three of those, and you guys can go see our lives. It is on three different sites. Yeah.
1, 2, and 3.
Yes, go check it out, guys.
All right.
I was up to serve number 1 for Hilo, Kashinioani.
Oh, and that is set up from number 3 and slapped over from number 8.
Yes, put up by number 8 on Hilo's side, and a beautiful spike down by Hilo's number 2.
Is setting up for number 3 and a beautiful spike, but even more beautiful block on Hilo's side.
That was blocked by Hilo and saved on Honokaa's number 12, and another block for Honokaa. Unfortunately, that ball went out of bounds, resulting in
point for Hilo High School.
The intensity between these in between these two teams in this third period is picked up very well. The score is 3-0. I mean 3-2. Excuse me. Hilo's up by 1.
Setting up by number 3 and a beautiful tap from number 10.
Saved by Kashinioani. Set up by number 8 and over by number 15. Moku Baikui.
Setting up number 3 once more. And a slap from number 2, and that results of that ball going into the net. That will result for a point going to Hilo High School.
Up to the line to serve for Hilo High is number 1, Kashinioani, with that fancy serve. Set up by number 3, over the net by number 13. Saved by number 15, over the net again by Gaishin number 2. He sneaks it in beautifully. Number 2 for Honokaa tried to save that ball, but unfortunately he couldn't get there in time. Back to the line to serve is Kashin, gets it over the net. Beautifully put up by Honokaa's number 2, set up by number 3, and down by... That ball is a beautiful hit by Honokaa's number 8.
And number 8 is Jin Anasage.
That ball is beautifully placed. Hilo thought they saved that, but unfortunately not. That resulted in Honokaa's point. Oh, nice save by Hilo's number 7.
That is being set up from number 12. And a beautiful spike from number 8 to Hilo territory.
Saved by number 10, put up by number 15, and over the net by number 2, Gaishin.
Beautiful save from number 12. He took a knee on that. And it is tipped over from number 13.
Put up by number 10 and over the net from the backcourt, number 7, Tyler.
Beautiful, beautiful block from number 12 and 13. Now, like I said before, the dynamic duo in this team is 12, 13, 3, and 8 on Honokaa's side. Now, they are dominating this entire game.
That's a quad duo, buddy.
That's a quad duo.
Oh, Honokaa tried to serve that ball. Unfortunately, that serve went right into the net, resulting in Hilo point. To the line to serve for Hilo is number 15, Moku Baikui. It's a beautiful jump serve that placed in the midcourt.
And that is received to number 2, And beautiful spike in height from number 8.
It's up and over by number 2, Gaisen Ogata.
That is being set up from number 3, and a tap over from 12.
And again, over by Gaisen Ogata. Honokaa tried to block that ball, but was put up by number 2, up to number 3, and over the net by number 8.
Beautiful, beautiful spike from number 8. Like I said again, number 8 is very, very persistent on his spikes and where he is setting the ball. And he is putting it right in between that little space of Hilo High's hands where it can slip right through.
Over the net again by number 2, Gaisen Ogata. Unfortunately, this time he hits it a little too hard and goes out of bounds, resulting in a
point for Honokaa High School.
At the moment, they're trying to recover the ball from the stands. That's how far that ball was hit. Up to the line to serve for Honokaa is
number 13, and that is Shelton Carvalho.
Beautiful hit by Hilo's number 8. It was tipped off the hands of Honokaa, and the ball went diving down, and Honokaa could not save that, resulting in a Hilo point. That was a beautiful serve by Hilo's number 8.
That's being set up for number 3, and a beautiful, beautiful tip from number 8. And Moku from Hilo High tried to save the ball, but he was not successful.
Unfortunately, that ball went outside of the line stakes, resulting in that ball being out of bounds. Up to the line to serve for Honokaa is number 8.
Wow, that was a beautiful time for Hilo High School to save the ball.
Went off the hands of Hilo number 8. Hilo tried to bring it back, but unfortunately resulted in 4 hits. A beautiful serve by Honokaa's number 12. And that ball was put down by Hilo's number 7. That was a beautiful clean hit. Unfortunately, that ball went out of bounds, resulting in a point for Honokaa. That was a point for Honokaa.
That was a point for Honokaa High School. That was a beautiful serve, but unfortunately it went into the net.
At the moment, Honokaa is leading Hilo 10-9. A serve over by Hilo's number 7. That's a set by number 3 and over the net by Honokaa's number 2. Saved by Hilo's number 7. Unfortunately, that went back over the net. That will result in a Honokaa point.
Up to serve is number 3, Brandon Ragasa.
Unfortunately, that serve went out of bounds, resulting in a Hilo point.
That is received to number 8. It's being set up for number 3, and a beautiful spike from number 13, but a little bit too much height and power, and that went out of bounds, and that will result in a point for Hilo High School.
Up to the line to serve for Hilo High School is number 10, Sally Cuban. Oh, that ball went off the hands of Honokaa, and he tried to save it, but unfortunately, that ball went over the team's bench. They tried to save it, but it's high school. Safety first.
Set up for number 3, and a tip over for number 13.
Beautiful save by number 10, hit up by number 15, and over the net by number 1.
That is being set up for number 3 and tipped over for number 13 once more.
That was beautiful placement. Hilo's outside hitter, Cashin Iowane, hits the ball, 1 point. Number 8 for Honokaa dives for that, tries to save it, and unfortunately the ball rolls out of bounds, resulting in a
point for Hilo High School. And that was a beautiful, beautiful attempt for number 8 to save that ball. And he went straight Navy SEALs dive and try and save that ball with all the might he could.
These two teams are putting a lot of effort, getting dirty on the ground, diving, doing the best they can. Right now, that was a timeout for Honokaa. The score at the moment is Hilo 13, Honokaa 11. Once again, for all of you tuning in, if you guys have family members, friends that are watching or can't watch because they didn't have a Facebook, we are now live on Facebook, Twitter, and YouTube. You guys can go to at Hilo High School. That's 3 different sites you guys can look at to see and watch this feed.
That's
We're
3.
broadcasting to you live from the Hilo High School Gymnasium. That was a serve by Hilo's number 10, Saad Cuban. And put over the net by Honokaa's number 13. That was a beautiful attempt hit by Hilo's number 7. Unfortunately, it went into the net, resulting in a Honokaa point. That was up to the line to serve for Honokaa's number 2. Hilo tried to save that, but unfortunately, that ball went a little short. It's a nice save attempt by Kashiniowane.
That is being set up by number 3. It is being smacked over from number 8.
Up by number 8 to the outside, number 1. Ooh, that was set up nicely. Unfortunately, number 1 could not get that ball over the net for Hilo, resulting in a Honokaa point.
And up to serve is Kason Falk with a beautiful smack to the center of Hilo High's court.
That was a nice hit, number 8 on Hilo's side.
And a beautiful tip from number 8 on Honokaa.
Number 8 for Hilo sets it up. Number 15 brings it over. Number 8 saves it from that block from Honokaa's.
That's a beautiful save from number 12 and set up by number 3 and tipped over once more from number 8.
Beautiful save by Hilo's number 7. Over the net by Hilo's number 1. Off the hands of Honokaa's number 2. They're in the outside backcourt. Tried to save it and Honokaa saved that ball. Number 10 brings it back over the line. Oh!
And that was a beautiful spike from number 10 on Honokaa, smacking it dead center into Hilo High's mid-court, and that will result in a point for Honokaa High School.
That was a great hustle by both teams. Number 7 tried to save that on the Hilo side. Brought it over. Honokaa went up to hit that, and unfortunately their hands hit the net, resulting in a Hilo point on that volley.
It's being set up from number 3, and beautiful, beautiful spike from number 8.
That was a beautiful block from Hilo's side. Unfortunately, the players on Honokaa thought that they went over the net and touched the net on that play, but they did not, so resulting in a Hilo point.
That's being received from number 2, smacked over from number 8 on Honokaa.
Up and set up by number 8 over the net for Hilo's number 2.
Beautiful spike from number 8 once more in the Hilo territory, and that will result in a point for Honokaa High School.
On the Hilo side, that was a little bit of a miscommunication. Number 7 thought that ball was inbound, so he tried to save it, but in actuality, that ball could have gone out. So it's just that getting to know your spot on the court, getting to know your court awareness and where the ball is being placed can really help and have a bigger impact on this game. Number 2 for Hilo High School gets a nice outside hit, and number 2 from Honokaa tries to save that, but unfortunately,
he was unsuccessful, and that will result for a point for Hilo High School.
Now up to the line to serve for Hilo High School is number 8, Okele Mortensen. Oh, sorry, excuse me. Change that. Up to the line to serve with number 15, Mofu Maikui.
Set up for number 3, and beautiful spike from number 8 once more.
Beautiful save by Hilo's number 15, up by number 10, and over by Hilo's number 2. That was inbounds and resulted in a Hilo point. So Honokaa is leaving their number 2 back in that backcourt, and Hilo's really targeting him. He's having a hard time going from back and forth on that backside of the court. Up to serve again is Hilo's number 15.
Setting up for number 3, and a beautiful spike for number 13.
That was a beautiful backward set as well for Honokaa's number 3.
Setting up for number 3, a beautiful tip from number 8.
That was a change call by the referees. They thought that Honokaa got that point, but Honokaa's hands got the net and passed the line and resulted in a Hilo point. That was a nice attempt for the block and a nice save by Moku Maikui. Unfortunately, that save was hit a little bit too far out of bounds, resulting in a Honokaa point.
Moku was pretty slow standing up just now, and it's looking like his right knee is very bothering him, and he is slowly starting to limp. Hopefully, he can make it through the end of this set.
Up to the line for Honokaa, serving is number 13. Over the line to Hilo's number 8. Set up by the setter, back to number 8, and it's hit over. And that was inbounds. That was a beautiful play on Hilo's side. Up to the line to serve is the last person that made that last play at number 8, Aukele Mortensen.
That's being set up for number 3, and a beautiful tip from 12 into Hilo territory.
Upset by number 2, took back to number 15, Moku Maikui. Unfortunately, he spiked that right into the net.
And that will result in a point for
Honokaa. The score right now is 19-13. Hilo leading. Hilo's leading Honokaa right now, 2-0 in the third period.
That's a beautiful serve. That is up and over from Moku, being saved for number 13, and that's being tipped over from number 3.
Ooh, that was a beautiful spike by number 7, placed in between of Hilo and the net. That ball was perfectly placed and down, resulting in a Honokaa point. Right now, we have a comment from one of our teachers, Miss Tanaka, saying, Moku! Another comment from
Papa Oli, saying, let's go, boys. Up to service, number 7 for Hilo High School, and that is going deep into Honokaa territory, and that's being set up for number 3 and tipped over for number 7, and that will result in a point from number 7. Now that ball was meticulously placed in the front right corner of Hilo High School, so number 7 could not reach it. Beautiful serve from number 7 into Hilo territory, and that is being set up for number 10, and a beautiful hit from Moku, but that is blocked for 3 players of Honokaa High School. Also blocked once more from number 10 and 13, but it rolled off their hands, and that will be a point for Hilo High School.
We have a comment here from Mr. Dirks saying, great job, gentlemen, for the both players on this, for the both teams in this court. Up to serve for Hilo is number 10, Saya the Cuban, into Honokaa's court.
That is set up for number 3 and tipped over from number 7.
Set by number 10, out to Kashi Nyawani on the outside.
Beautiful block from Honokaa, and that will ricochet into the deep right corner of Hilo High School, and that will result in a point for Honokaa High.
Honokaa came back very quickly in this period. The score is super close. Hilo's only leading by 1 point now. Score is 22 to 21, and this is a very good period.
Beautiful serve from number 2 to Hilo High School, but that is deep into Hilo territory, out of bounds, and that will result in a point for Hilo High School. 23, Hilo, 21, Honokaa.
That was a serve by Hilo's number 1, Kashi Nyawani. It's out on.
That is a beautiful serve, or pardon me, that was a beautiful spike from number 8 into the center of Hilo High School, and that is a point for Honokaa.
I'm pretty sure on that Honokaa side, number 8 is leading in kills, and on the Hilo side,
definitely,
number 1 should be leading in kills on their side.
It's between Cashin and Kaukahi that are really fighting for the points right now.
Definitely. Keenan got some good kills in there as well. They getting that ball tipped over the net as well. They are working very good together on both sides of the court. Upside, outside, Gaishin Ogata with a hit. Up to number 2, off the hands.
Beautiful save from number 10, and is tipped over from number 2 into Hilo High territory.
Hilo's number 15 saves it, set up by number 10, and down by number 2. Number 2, Gaishin Ogata is he's also an integral part of this team. He's got some kills as well on that board. Both sides are doing very well in that front and back court right now.
Yes, he does. Now, one thing I noticed is that Honokaa both jumped at the same time, and that was a beautiful, beautiful block on both sides. But it rolled off the hands, and they were discombobulated on the bottom to where they collided on each other, and they could not get the ball.
Again, that's back to that communication we were talking about at the beginning of the game between the JV and the varsity for both sides. Communication in all sports, in all aspects of life, is a very integral part. So that's the part that these kids can work on throughout the season. This season is very young still. This is only our second home game of the season. So the season just started like a week or two ago, so they should do very well.
And there's many more to come.
We got another comment here from Angelo Ogata saying, "Yeah, GG." For those of you who don't know what GG means, GG means good job. Or good game as well.
Or goody goody.
Okay.
Up to serve is number 8 for Hilo High School, and that is going in the middle of Honokaa territory. And that is being set up for number 3, and a beautiful spike for number 8.
Number 8 has been on that outside all night, just banging balls. Unfortunately, that was a miss hit on Hilo side from number 8, which resulted in a point for Honokaa. The score at the moment is 25-25. It is tied.
This is a close game, folks.
A very close period.
Beautiful serve. And that was deep and low to Castian's knees, and he could not save it.
The advantage goes to Honokaa now. That was a timeout for Hilo High School. So in this last could be potentially last period here, or last set here. So these two teams really need to dig it down. If you guys don't know, they need to win by 2 points to win. So Honokaa at the moment has an advantage with that 26-25 lead over Hilo.
Yes, they do. Yes, they do. But if Hilo pulls out and gets the determination to win this set, it is complete game over, and Honokaa will be going home.
Definitely. But I'm pretty sure Honokaa can dig in deep, and save this game.
They definitely could. They just got to get the perfect mindset to have the communication, have the right spikes, and just work hard, and they can win this game and go home with that big V.
W. That big victory. That big V. Let's go.
This is history. I'm changing it.
The two teams are back on the court now for the last part of the third period. Honokaa has the advantage 26-25 over Hilo. Serve for Honokaa is number 8. Referee stopped the game on that one, and there's a reserve by number 8. Into the middle court of Hilo. Up at number 15. Puts up at number 1. Number 7 gets it over there. Oh, number 7 tried to get that over the net. Number 10 tried to save that in the beginning inside of the Cuban. So Honokaa has won the third period. The score is 2-1 now, and they'll be changing halves on the court. That last period was won by Honokaa 27, Hilo 25.
We have another comment from Papa Oli. Who needs Sports Central? We have Tyler and Hayden. Hey, who knows? And we have another one from Angelo Ogata. No, that's my nickname for Geisa. I feel you.
I don't know what nickname we said, but
GG.
Oh, GG?
Yeah.
Geisa no Gata. GG. Interesting. So back to the game now. There's 3 minutes left between between these two periods now. The teams are getting together, getting coordinated, getting back focused for this fourth period. I think they're going to come up pretty strong in this fourth period. Both teams as well. Honokaa wanted to come back and go to that 5th set, and Hilo wanted to come back and just dominate their home court. So we should see what happens next. Hilo is walking onto the court now with their coach, and they're getting set up. There's still 2 minutes left, but they are already set up, already ready to battle. Honokaa is back in their section still talking with their coach. And we'll see what happens. We will now go to a little break, and we'll be back here shortly.
clear. Welcome back, Hilo High School fans and volleyball enthusiasts. And we are starting off this next set.
Honokaa started that set off strong, this period off strong, with a 1-0 lead over Hilo. Ball's in Hilo's court, set up by number 10, over the net by number 12, spike down. Beautiful play on Hilo's side. Honokaa went up for that block.
That was a beautiful attempt on that block. Once again, the ball just rolled off the fingers wrong.
Resulting in a Hilo point. This period is now tied at 1-1. Set over by Cuban to the right side of the Honokaa court. A little bit of a miscommunication, but they came back. Oh, number 8. Number 8 has been hot pretty much most of the night with some missed hits, but Honokaa will be able to come back. That was a beautiful point for Hilo High School. At the line to serve was number 10, Cuban.
Let it receive from number 8 and popped out.
Oh, up to number 1. Oh, number 8 saves in the backcourt.
That's being set up by number 3 and tipped over from number 7, but that's blocked by Lono.
That was a beautiful block by Hilo's number 11. Over the number 8. Nice save by Hilo's number 5. Over and up. Nice put over by Hilo's number 1. Oh, that was a nice attempt at a block. The backcourt, unfortunately, thought that front was going to block that ball. But unfortunately, it went a little bit too far and inbounds on Hilo's side, and that resulted in a
point for Honokaa High School.
That was a serve for Honokaa's number 7, and that went right into the backs of his teammates. That will result in a Hilo point. There's substitution on the court right now. Out of the game is Hilo number 1, Kashinio Wane Sauron, and into the game, Hilo's number 7, Tyler Wana. He is also up to the line to serve. Well, that ball goes over into Honokaa territory.
That's being tipped over from number 8.
Oh, nice up save by number 5. Unfortunately, it went off the wrong way off his hands, going straight into their bench. That was Honokaa's number 10 up to serve. In our court back, number 11, and up over number 5. Number 2 on Honokaa's court saves that.
Beautiful, beautiful spike from number 8. And that just rolled right through Hilo High's hands. And that is a point for Honokaa High School.
That set by number 3 was beautifully placed up right above the net, so Honokaa's number 8 could just slam it down right in between. That was serve over up to number 5, who gets it down, and that was a beautiful kill by Hilo's number 5. It caught Honokaa's number 2 off guard, and also their number 3. There's a substitution on the court. Number 12 is out, and number 2, and into the game is number 15, Moku Baikui, and number 9, Kaden Iowane Ogawa. That was a nice save over by number 3. Up number 10, over, and
beautiful block from Honokaa for number 13 and number 12. And that will be received from number 2.
Oh, beautiful block
Beautiful
for Hilo
attempt
side.
from number 3, and then it's tipped over from number 13.
Number 10 goes up, back set to Lono Vincent. Lono Vincent gets it to number 3.
Beautiful save from number 3, and it's tipped over to number 12 in the Hilo territory.
Number 7 on the backside gets it. Oh! That was a beautifully placed ball by Hilo's number 7 to Honokaa's number 3, I believe. But that ball was just a little bit off of his hands, am I right?
Yep.
Set by number 15 over to number 2. Number 3 sets it up, back set to number 13, who perfectly puts spin on that ball and goes off of Hilo's hands outside.
We have our principal here, Mr. Dirk, with another comment. Different angle, looks better, and still great commentating. And we also have Kurt Halverson here saying, good job, HH.
Thank you to you guys for your love and support. Set up by number 10, outside, number 5 hits. Saved by number 10, back over the net. Back set to Lono Vincent on the backside.
Wow, that was a beautiful play.
That was a beautiful play, saved by number 2 for Honokaa's side. Unfortunately, that resulted
In on point for Honokaa. And now that was a beautiful serve for number 13 of Honokaa.
upset 10 over to 11. Lono Vincent with that spike. Downside, number 3 saves it to number 10, 13 over the net. Hilo's number 9 puts it over the net on accident.
Beautiful tip for number 8, right to the center of Hilo High School. That will point for Honokaa.
Honokaa definitely caught Hilo High School off guard on that play. They're all hugged on the right side of their court. And that ball is beautifully placed on the left side, am I right?
Yes, it did. Now, Hilo High is falling a little bit short. They're 2 points behind Honokaa High School. And the points is 7-5. Honokaa is up. Now, that was received to number 2 of Honokaa High School. And a beautiful spike from number 8. Blocked from number 9. But Honokaa could not save the ball. And number 3 had a good hustle to try and save that ball.
That was a beautiful back and forth on that last volley. Number 8 got up high and put a nice hit on that ball, but Hilo just was able to block that. Up by number 3, back to number 8. Number 8 over the net, saved by number 11, Lono Vincent. Up 9 over to number 5.
That was a beautiful save from number 10. And on number 3 is trying to set it up. And that was a nice spike from number 12. It just had a little bit too much height. And that would result of the ball going out of bounds. And that is a point for Hilo High School.
That was nice anticipation by Hilo's number 7. He was about to hit that ball, but then he realized that that ball was going out of bounds, so he just let down go.
Yes, sir.
Ooh, that was a beautiful attempt of the hit by number 2 from Honokaa, but unfortunately, that ball went right into the net, resulting in a Hilo point. That was a serve by Hilo's number 11.
Setting up from number 3, tipped over for number 12 into Hilo High School territory.
Oh, that was up to number 5.
Beautiful block from Honokaa, just could not get under the ball after it fell right back down. Now, they were kind of discombobulated of who wanted to get the ball between number 3 and number 13, and they just got to work on a little bit more communication, and then they should be set.
That ball placement on that last play was pretty well. He got in between that blockers and the net. And on that last play, number 8's hustle over that bench.
That was amazing. You can see that he is really dedicated to win this next set and try and take home that big, as I like to say, big V.
As I like to say, big W, that big win. But both teams are striving for that W and that V, and they're trying super hard. We now have a timeout for Honokaa. The coaches are talking to their teammates. They're in that huddle. Honokaa looks very, very ready to play. Hilo's breaking their huddle already, going back on the court. Out to the line to serve for Hilo High School is number 11, Lono Vincent.
That's a beautiful serve, and that will be received from number 2, set up for number 3, and a beautiful spike from number 8 in the Hilo territory that is received by Lono Vincent.
Oh, that was saved over the net.
Beautiful spike from number 2 in the Honokaa.
Set up by number 10 with a big hit from outside, Lono Vincent. He hit that from that backcourt, got it inside of Honokaa's libero, number 2.
Number 2 was kind of hesitant to see if he wanted to dive or not, but hesitation is not key in this type of sport, and that will result in a point for Hilo High School, 11-7.
That was a nice hit over the net for Honokaa's number 8. Unfortunately, Hilo got a little in front of the line on that one, resulting in a Honokaa point. Up to serve for Honokaa was number 8, saved by Hilo's number 7. Up at number 10, over by number 9.
Beautiful block from number 12 and number 7. Like I said, there is a dynamic duel and there's a quad duel to this team. Now, they are very good in their front lines.
Oh, definitely, definitely. Both teams, front and back courts are doing excellent this game.
Beautiful spike from number 7. Just placed it a little bit too far to the right.
That ball was inbounds, and that was a Honokaa point. The score is now 11-10. Hilo leading by 1. Up to the line for Honokaa to serve is Honokaa's number 8.
Beautiful serve. Just not too much height, and that results for the ball going into the net.
Both teams on their side is doing very well. I think number 8 is just used to getting that downswing on that ball. So when he's outside in that backcourt getting that downswing, he unfortunately went into the net. Up to serve for Hilo is number 5.
Number 3 trying to set up number 7 with a beautiful spike.
That was a beautiful save by Hilo's number 5. Set up by number 10. Bumped over the net by Hilo's number 1. Oh, and that was a nice hit over the net for Honokaa's number 8. Hilo's number 5, Kai animated, look a little scared of that ball and kind of just hit that down.
Yeah. Like I said, hesitation is not key in this sport.
Definitely not. Definitely not.
It will make and break you in this sport because it will not allow you to make that complete play.
Definitely, definitely. Up to the line to serve for Honokaa is Honokaa's number 12.
Which is Chance Page. Beautiful serve for Chance Page.
Oh,
deep
that was
into
a tip
Hilo
up, dude,
territory.
And Hilo gets out over the net. Good job. Up to number 8. Set by number 3. And a beautiful hit over the net by number 7. That was a beautiful play.
Deep.
That hustle from number 5 in the back. And that ball getting over the net by Hilo's number 9.
Set up for number 3. Nice.
Oh, beautiful save.
Wow.
Beautiful diving save from Hilo's number 11. Tipped over the net by Hilo number 5. Back over the court. Back in Hilo's side. And a beautiful spike by
beautiful block
by Hilo's number 9.
Point.
That block was beautiful. Number 10 went up on that and just got that ball. That ball went diving straight back to Hilo's number 9, resulting in a Honokaa point.
Yes, so that's the type of block that you want to see on Honokaa's side because that was a perfectly placed ball, but the hands had more momentum and had more power to drive the ball back into Hilo's side.
Definitely, definitely. That was a serve from Honokaa's number 12 into the line. 1 over.
Beautiful save from number 8.
Unfortunately, that ball went over the net back to Hilo's territory. Another spike coming from Hilo's number 1.
Another beautiful save from 8. But that was a little bit too much power, and that went all the way to the right out of bounds.
These hitters for both teams are doing exquisite tonight. Their hits are so strong. They're being placed well. The saves, it's being hard for each team to save that other hit because of how hard they're hitting these balls.
It's a beautiful save from number 3. Unfortunately, it was not high enough for number 10's liking, and he tried to tip it over, but he was under the net too far, and it was a little bit too late. And that will be a point for Hilo High School.
That'll be a referee's timeout, actually.
Referee's timeout?
That'll be a referee's timeout. There's a substitution on the court right now. Number 9 is out of the game, and number 2 is Kaishino Gata for Hilo. The referees are consulting the scores table at the moment about substitutions, I believe. Right now, the score is tied at 13-13 here in the 4th period at Hilo High School Gymnasium. Hilo High School is leading Honokaa right now 2-1. There's now a substitution in the game for Hilo. Out goes number 15, Boku Maikui. And in the game for Hilo is number 12, Kaoha Wilson.
Beautiful serve from number 3 deep into the territory of Hilo High School.
Up does little miss. And
net. That was a beautiful spike for Honokaa High School, and now it is 14 up.
there'll be a substitution now for Honokaa High School. Out goes number 7, and in comes number 2.
And number 2 is Kason Falk. Now this guy has been very persistent all game with his serves, spikes, and everything, as you can see on that last spike. Little bit too much height. Just needs to scoop it down a little bit more.
That hit was definitely hit hard, hit strong, hit with confidence. These players on both teams are hitting the ball with confidence on that front court. Their blocking is so good this game. They're very focused on that blocking. Just their backcourt on both teams is a little outside on that. That was a beautiful tip over.
Beautiful save for number 12. It's being tipped up by number 3, and it is slapped
Oh,
over
that was
from number
saved by
10.
Hilo's number 2, up by Hilo's number 7, and over the net. Oh.
Beautiful block from number 10, and that will result in a point for Honokaa
Hilo's
High
number
School.
12 tried to lift that over the net, but unfortunately, Honokaa's number 10 was right there to stop him. This is a period that is strong. Both teams are doing very well. 15-15 at the moment. Unfortunately, that last play resulting in Honokaa's serve going into the net. So now Hilo is up 16-15. There was just 2 substitutions here. Number 12 and number 2 went out of the game. In the game was number 15 and number 9 for Hilo.
Beautiful spike from number 8.
A nice up and over the net by number 5. A beautiful set by number 3 on Honokaa's side over 13. 15 brings that up. 7, 10. Beautiful back set.
Beautiful block from number 8.
And Hilo's number 11, Lono Vincent, gets that ball perfectly in between of Honokaa's number 8 and number 12, who were trying to block at the net. Back in the court on the line to serve for Hilo is number 15, Boku Maikui.
That's received with number 2, set up for number 3, and slapped over from number 12.
Oh, that was a beautiful save. Let's see if they can get this over the net. Hilo got that over the net.
Drew.
Back to Honokaa's side. Honokaa's number 8 over the net. Oh!
That was a beautiful attempt to try and tip it over from number 8. He did not have enough speed and didn't have the right distance to get to the ball in time, and number 12 was not aware that the ball was right in front of him.
That was a beautifully placed shot. Hilo's blockers tried to get up and over the net, but unfortunately they crossed the line. That was a nice save that was a nice up by Hilo number 15. A beautiful set by Hilo number 10 and a nice spike by Hilo number 5. Back to serve for Hilo High School is number 11, Lono Vincent.
And that is out. Oh no, that is actually in.
That was a beautiful serve.
Right on the line.
Beautiful serve by Hilo, resulting in a point for them as well. They're now leading 19-16. That is a 3-point lead, ladies and gentlemen. That was a nice set by Honokaa's number 3 and over the net by Honokaa's number 12. That was a nice up by Hilo number 10. Out Hilo number 5.
Slap
Oh,
over.
Beautiful down.
That was a beautiful attempt from number 2 to try and save the ball, but he did not have the right timing to get it.
Still on the line to serve for Hilo's number 11, Lono Vincent. Honokaa's number 2 tried to save that.
He did not have the right hand placement, and the ball just rolled right out.
That will be Honokaa's second and final timeout. So both of these teams, they're doing very good right now. Hilo's in that groove. Hilo's hitting that ball well. They're getting that good communication, that good talk, that good hits, that good saves. Honokaa, unfortunately, on that other side, they're getting a little miscommunication on that middle. The barrel number 2 is kind of missing some of his hits, but he was doing good all game.
Yeah.
So
he's getting, in my opinion, he's getting tired. He's getting a little bit discombobulated. But you know, he just needs a little bit of rest, get a little bit of water, and he'll be right back in there just fine. Number 8. Let's talk about him. He's doing very well in this game. Spikes, serves, blocks, everything is on point. Now, he's really the stronghold for Honokaa High School right now, and he's gaining most of the points, and he's slapping them right down the center of the court.
Definitely, definitely. That is the same point on Hilo's side. Number 1, number 2, number 9, number 5.
Everybody.
They're all doing good. All their front court players are doing very well. Getting up and over the net. Their setters positioning that ball perfectly for them to just dominate on that outside as well. On that last play, Honokaa tried to get that ball over the net, but unfortunately, it hit the net and went out of bounds. Still on the line to serve for Hilo is number 11, Lono Vincent.
That is received from number 2, set up for number 3. Once again, number 8 taps it right over with little to none effort. And number 12 tries to save it.
Number 10 hits that back.
Oh, there's a little bit of run into each other right there on Honokaa's side.
Number 3,
number 2 saves it. Number 3 sets it up for number 8. Beautiful slap over.
Number
to
seven
on
on
Hilo
Hilo
High
side gets that up. That 10 on Hilo. And that 5.
Beautiful
Oh, that was a
block.
beautiful. And that was a Hilo point. That was a beautiful back and forth by both teams on that side. Not a lot of setup shots, but just a lot of quick back and forths. Unfortunately, that hit on the Honokaa side was a little bit too strong.
So number 10 was a little bit too strong. It was not placed well at all.
Definitely. Back on that side. Beautiful hit by Honokaa's number 8. Sets up by Hilo number 10. Puts it over the net. Hilo number 7.
Sets up for number 3. Taps it over. Number 8 once more.
Number 10 up. Number 9 brings it down. Number 2 tries to save it. Oh, that hustle in the backcourt. Unfortunately, they were not able to get the ball. Resulting in a
Hilo High point, my friend.
A Hilo High point.
Yes,
The score right now is 24-16. If Hilo wins this right here, they will be taking home the W.
They will be taking home the V.
Definitely. 8 is definitely an integral part.
Wow.
An integral part of this Honokaa team. They've been going to him. He is their go-to outside hitter right now.
That was an amazing spike. That was very well placed in between number 11 and number 15.
And that backside, that number 8 is up to serve.
Beautiful serve from number 8 to Hilo territory.
Nice pass from 7 to 10. 10 sets it up for number 5. It's number 5 over the net.
3 sets it up. And a tip over from 7.
Oh, beautiful save by Hilo number 11.
And a tip over.
Unfortunately, they called down a lifting on number 11. And that will be Honokaa's point. Good job, Honokaa. Back to the line to serve is still Honokaa's number 8. Up to the line, 10 over Hilo, up.
Number 3 is setting it up, and 7 with another spike, but is blocked from Hilo High. 3 setting up once more, and tips over from number 12.
Yeah, beautiful setup, number 5 down.
Oh, beautiful block from number 3, and that is a Hilo High point.
And that is game, folks. 3-1. Good job to both teams. Tonight was a very good matchup between these two teams. Both teams played very hard.
Yes, they
number
did.
1 for Hilo, number 5, number 2. Their whole team, number 10, their setter was doing a very good job. Number 11 on that side with that hits and that saves. On Honokaa side, we had
Honokaa, number 8, Gene Anasage. That dude dominated this game.
definitely.
Number 2, another very good player was Kason Funk. Amazing sets, amazing blocks, and everything you can think of. But the top duo of this entire game had to be Chance Page and Jane Anasage. Those two were the powerhouses of this entire game.
Definitely. On that Honokaa side, that dynamic duo did very well. They had some other players out there that was in there as well with that back and forths, but definitely those two players for that team did very well. Congratulations to both sides of the court. All you boys played well tonight. Good luck for both of your seasons.
And we have some comments here from our Facebook friends. Now we have Mr. Dirks, Mr. D challenge all Hilo High School admin SASAs to weigh in. Go Vikes. Papa Oli says, tie. Right on, Tyler.
Thank you, Papa Oli.
Linda Halverson says, way to go, boys.
Thanks.
Bob Dirks says, great game, Dragons.
Beautiful game, Dragons. That team did very well tonight. They came back in that third period, right? They came back, they hustled hard, they played hard in that fourth quarter.
Yes, they did.
That score, they took the lead at one point in that.
Yes, they did.
It was tied for most of that period. And then Hilo just pulled away in that end for that victory. But both teams did very well.
Yes, sir. Here's a couple more comments. We have another one from Kurt Halverson. Can we give a shaka from our commentators? Pardon me. Great job.
Hey, thank you guys for all you guys' love and support. These players, if it wasn't for them, we would not be here. So good job for all these players. Good job to our crew. Good job to everybody that helped put all of this together.
Then our last comment is from our principal, Mr. Dirks too. Dang, these guys are good.
Definitely.
Yes,
definitely.
indeed
These boys are very good tonight. Both sides of the court, playing very well, hitting the ball well, and just played very well. This varsity level is very intense because these players want to get up to that next level of gaming. They want to get up to that higher level, so they're putting in all of their effort. We got another comment here from Angelo Ogata. Come on, boys, keep up the good work.
Another one from Mr. Dirks. Let's go, Vikes. Angelo Ogata once more. Good job, boys. And To the commentary boys, excellent job.
Thank you guys. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Another one from Angela Ogata saying, so proud of all of you. Definitely, we are proud of all of you out there playing, putting your heart and souls on in that court. Good job to everybody. We got another one from our principal, Robert Dirks, saying, OC16, what? Question mark.
Hilo High, it's different.
And another one from Papa Oli saying, say hi at Luke's.
That's me. Hey guys, if you go to the first tab, there's actually one more comment on YouTube.
We're going over, switch over from Facebook to YouTube now for another comment. From our...
It's the wig man,
From
Hinano.
the wig man, Hinano
boy.
saying, come on Vikings.
Where are you at?
And another one from this guy, who was our technical director and director, Luke Eclipse Johanna tonight, saying, let's go Vikings. Thank you all to who helped tonight. Thank you to our principal, Mr. Dirks, our lovely staff, our sauces, our office staff. Thank you to Mr. Kurt Kawachi, our athletic director, for putting together everything. Thank you to our technical directors, our technical director, Luke Eclipse Johanno, our commentators, myself, Tyler Trenton Kuanoni, and
Hayden Halverson Saunders.
and also our lovely camera ladies here tonight. Introduce yourself, please.
No, you want to hide.
A big head's in the way.
Our beautiful camera women here tonight. Also, our K-Vikes TV production assistants. We have Hinano Naiole, which was the wingman that said, come on, Vikings. We also have Brandon Arakaki, Skylar Spain, John Kenny, and Bakana. Thank you all for all your guys' help to putting this all together. Special thanks to Hilo High School Athletics, our athletic director, Kurt Kawachi, Mrs. Jamie Okuda, and Jacob Sean. For K-Vikes TV, our executive producer, Luke Eclipse Johanno, and assistant producers, Hinano Naiole, myself, Tyler Trenton Kuonori, and Brandon Arakaki. Thank you all for watching this stream. Hope you guys have a safe and wonderful night and a beautiful weekend. Hayden, take us out.
Sing.
Aloha.
Oh.